Welcome to your Conscious Choices for Wellness podcast, hosted by B. Crutelli. This is a space for everyone to learn anything and everything related to healthy healing, including naturopathic medicine, music, dance, yoga, meditation, eco-fashion, mothering, and organic lifestyle choices. Topics for expanding universal consciousness. Come join me weekly as we delve in and begin this journey, sharing valuable content gathered over the past 3 decades, helping to support a healthier and more sustainable future for all. Hello and welcome, everybody, and happy solstice, happy winter. Here we go, last week of the year. Woo! I'm going to be speaking about the best of 2024, and that in my realm means the best things that I purchased, my most sustainable purchases that I want to share with y'all that are amazing products that you could try. I'm not being endorsed by any of these companies, although I wouldn't mind in the future if they wanted to share the wealth. But also, I will go over some of my favorite loved 2024 songs from Spotify. So I'll share my favorite podcasts that I saw this year or listened to that were really helpful. And I will end with some health tips to remember so that you can start 2025 in the most healthiest way. Just a few quick little things to remember that might not be on your radar. So, starting the show with one of my favorite topics. I do have many, but I've always been kind of a fashionista, let's say, going way back. In my teen years, I think I discovered how much I loved clothing, and I'm so happy that I found eco-fashion in my late 20s, early 30s, and then I was like, okay, this is where it's really at. There's so many companies out there now that you could support and find really awesome clothing, beautiful, quality clothing that is very fashionable, that makes you feel good about wearing it, and that will last a lot longer than the fast fashion brands that are everywhere. So, one brand that I really do support and love to support, and many of you have probably heard, is Pact or Wear Pact. They've been around. Actually, I didn't look at the year, but for quite a while now. And unfortunately, they are sold. Some of their line is sold at Whole Foods markets. Maybe not all of them, but a lot of the Whole Foods markets does sell select few things that they make. And other than that, though, they do have a couple retail stores spread throughout the US and maybe in other countries. I'm not sure. But I just really do love their sustainability. They have many certifications: Fair Trade, USA, Global Organic Textile Standards, which is the GOTS, and Simply Zero, which ensures that their products and processes support people and the planet. So they are a carbon neutral brand, and they are absolutely amazing in what they do. They only use certified organic cotton, and so far they claim to have saved 877 million gallons of water. And this is because compared to conventional farming, organic farming results in cleaner air, better soil, safer farming, and fewer toxins in the atmosphere, fewer toxins in the clothing, and the water usage is so much less. And there's so much less energy that is used to be producing the garment. So that's, the GOTS certification is all about that. And they stand behind that in the products that they're making, in the clothing, the textiles that they make. And a few years back, they started making, branching out and also doing bedding. So if you're looking to have organic bedding, they're doing that now. And it's much more affordable than some companies and very good quality, very nice. So I'm going to not be talking about the bedding, but just one product that I got recently from them, one piece of clothing, I should say, that was my favorite, is called the Boulevard Brushed Twill Blazer. And right now, it is being sold at half off. It actually might be even less than half off, but it's at least 50% off right now on their website. It comes in 4 colors. I got like this deep green color, and it's just beautiful. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, this is going to be too big, because I ordered a medium because it's kind of like a jacket, right? It's a blazer, but it fits perfectly. I'm so glad I didn't get the small because I can wear it over a sweater. And it's 97% organic cotton with 3% stretch. So it just has a little bit of give to it. And just this product, each product that they have on their site, they'll tell you the carbon offset that was created with that product. And just this product saved 15 pounds. The carbon offset was 15 pounds, okay, of savings from going into the atmosphere. 49 gallons of water were saved, and 297 people from a GOTS certified fair trade factory were employed. And this was in India, I believe. India is one of the largest growers of certified organic cotton. And they also have a ton of sustainable fair trade factories there as well. So if something is made in India, all the better than a lot of other countries, but still not, for certain, unless it's got those certifications that it is a fair trade GOTS certified factory. And the second item that I'm going to go over for clothing is from Sweet Skins, which is a women-owned business, owned and operated by a wonderful woman who's also a mother, Mira. She employs women in the Eugene, Oregon area and has been in business for quite some time, making beautiful hemp organic cotton blend clothing. And her clothing is just so comfortable. It fits the body really nice. It's very flattering. And I'm so happy that she's still rocking it. One of my favorite pieces from her are the dance pants. They are made of sustainable hemp and organic cotton with just that 3% little bit of stretch, just like that's in this twill blazer from Pact. They're good for yoga and dance. They have a little bit of flare at the bottom, and the bottom is like a raw edge, and they have a supportive mid-rise waistband. And these pants have 16 five-star reviews, only five-star reviews. So they are well loved. And this company is the epitome of slow fashion. They make each piece with love. And these dance pants come in many different colors. So they are one of their most popular products. I love them, and I didn't realize how many colors they came in until I looked it up. I was like, wow. But they're very, very, very comfortable everyday pants that you would be supporting women. They're cut and sewn right here in the USA. Now I'm going to go over a few skincare products. The first I'll start with is from the Organic Skin Company, and they're a New Zealand-based company that was started by a naturopathic doctor. They have wonderful products, and I love their packaging. It's biodegradable. Everything is, eco-conscious, everything from the product, what's inside, the packaging. And the favorite product that I use the whole thing, and I need to get more, was the Clean Slate Cleanser. I used that this year. It was my favorite cleanser for the face. It's very affordable. It's unisex. It's a fruit acid complex cleanser, meaning that it's got the alpha hydroxy acids in it, which some of you know about and look for, and they help to brighten your complexion, boost collagen, unclog the pores, protect the skin against environmental toxins. And this product is infused with a shit ton of antioxidants. It's like food for the skin, and it also is a gentle cleanser and exfoliator. So it's a great facial cleanser to get. It will last probably 6 months or more. And the packaging is compostable. It's actually made from eco pulp shells, which are made from wholly natural, easily collected materials. Compostable within 90 days. No plastic involved. I love this. So this is a great, great product. And each product that you buy from them, they plant one tree for every product. So that's what they're saying, and it's a great company to stand behind. That's my favorite cleanser of the year. And I'm not sure if I mentioned, but they are certified vegan and almost 80% certified organic ingredients. Now, the next company that I just can't live without is Evan Healy, and they are a Southern California-based company, woman-owned, and she has grown to be an amazing company with amazing products. And I thought I pretty much love all of her products. I could go on and on about a few of them, but I'm just going to mention the sea algae serum for the face. It comes in a little bottle because it's a serum, and it definitely could last a good 6 months if you just use 2 to 3 pumps a day. And this product has an aloe base. So it does kind of, it's aloe hyaluronic base. And then, of course, there's the sea algae in it. And it also has gotu kola, which is amazing for the skin, raspberry leaf extract, green tea extract, and many, many other ingredients that I could go on and on. Sea buckthorn oil is a really big one, and CoQ10, all combined together with natural liposomes to tone and beautify the skin. This is ideal for mature, dehydrated, and devitalized skin. So if you have older skin like myself, if you're over the age of 40 and you can feel your skin getting older, this is a great serum to use. And you can combine it with a heavier moisturizer if you want, or maybe just use this as lighter in the daytime, and you could use something heavier at night. But this serum is really good if you combine it with one of the hydrosols. Evan Healy also has amazing hydrosols, the Rose or the Immortelle, which is also known as Helichrysum, are two of my favorites that she makes. Each company has different hydrosols, and I'm very familiar with many, but Evan Healy, the Rose, Trinity, or the Immortelle are the best. So you spray that on your face after you put some of the serum on, like a few drops here and there, and then you just kind of rub it all in with clean hands, of course, and your skin will feel hydrated and youthful again. And for the songs of 2024, well, when I looked through my list that Spotify sent me, I never completely agree with those lists because a lot of times what they put on there are songs that you listened to a few years before. And so I went through trying to find the ones that were really from 2024 or that were released in this year. And I only found a few, but I didn't go through the entire list. And a couple stood out to me. One for sure that I want to mention is Andre 3000. Now, his new Blue Sun album became really popular, I feel like more this year, but it was released last year in 2023. He went on tour this year in 2024, and I did have the honors to go to the concert in Oakland. It was wonderful. He told everybody to turn their phones off and didn't allow any video or anything, and that was pretty cool. So it was very intimate. It was pretty nice to be there. It was, seated. It's not like a dancing type concert, which I really enjoy those a lot. But my favorite song maybe that he did on that album, his latest release, is probably the Dreams Once. You ready for this? This is all the title, okay? This is probably the longest title of a song ever. I'm really thinking that it could be. Dreams once, buried beneath the dungeon floor, slowly sprouted into underdying gardens. That's the title of the song or the track on Andre's new Blue Sun album that became really popular this year, but was released about a year and a half ago. So I wanted to mention that for sure. And then also I noticed one of my likes from this year that was released this year was Gifts of Olive from Alabaster de Plume. Now, this is a song about the genocide that's going on in Palestine right now. And I am grateful to them and give a big shout out to them for releasing this song. And so that is another one I wanted to mention that's special. And then another artist that I came to know this year for the first time was Michael Kiwanuka. Kiwanuka. I think I'm saying that's with a K. It's like a Japanese last name. This man is very talented, and he released an album this year called Small Changes. There's also a song on the EP. And my favorite song, though, I think is called The Rest of Me Song. So The Rest of Me is my favorite song on that album for 2024. Check them out. Let me know what you think. I do like a lot of other genres of music. This is just a few that stood out from the list that were not from, before 2024 so much on my Spotify 2024 best of list. And then for podcasts of this year, definitely am still listening to these, and these were definitely my favorites that stood out, although there are others I listen to and enjoy as well. But my top 3 picks are The Niche Is You. I think he actually says The Niche Is You, but I like to say The Niche, by Matt Gottesman. Everything he says, I absolutely just love. He has the best advice to give if you're trying to be an entrepreneur out there, a business owner. He just really has awesome information that he puts out practically on a daily basis. He is a super go-getter, super highly motivated in what he does, super good at it. Check him out. The next one is To Be TBM, or To Be Magnetic. This podcast is broadcasted by a couple of women. I think there's actually 3 of them that put together this podcast, and they interview other women mostly, I believe, about ways that you can be more magnetic in the world and manifest your highest dreams, your purpose, why you're here, being truly authentic, working through your inner child wounds. And they've got a great program that they offer. They even have an app. And I started really getting into their work, and I absolutely love it. And then, of course, Manifestation Babe by Catherine Zenkina. She is a great motivational speaker, really gets you, in alignment with how you should be believing, how we can reprogram our subconscious minds to manifest our dreams and to work less hard, and manifest more. Okay, yeah, she's a believer, and she will make you believe too, and give you the tools to work less and manifest more. So she is awesome. I really love her. And I haven't been listening to her the last few months as much. I'm not sure why she kind of fell off my radar, but I listened to her a lot earlier in the year, and I want to continue to follow her. So these are my favorite podcasts of the year. And now I wanted to give you a couple quick health tips, to just easy things to just get you started going into 2025. Think about alkalizing. You may have heard alkalizing your body. Yes, our body has a pH, as everything does. And viruses and bacteria have a hard time thriving in an alkaline environment. At least we don't want our bodies to be too alkaline. And there's some areas of our bodies, depending on if we're a man or a woman, that we want to not be so alkaline, aka our urinary tract as a woman needs to be more on the acidic side. But I'm not going to go into that. I just want you to think going into 2025 about your blood and keeping it more on the alkaline side so that these viruses and bacteria that want to come in and take over will have a harder time living in your body. 3 ways you can do that. 3 ways you can change your pH to not be too acidic is to avoid coffee. Coffee is very acidic. Now, if you do cold brew, it's not as acidic. Maybe you could still squeak by with doing that. But brewing your coffee the usual way, it is very acidic on the body. So unless you're really changing it back to a higher pH afterwards by drinking chlorophyll water, watermelon seed tea, juicing, eating a lot of green leafy vegetables. Fennel and comfrey are 2 other herbs that are really, alkalizing. Then, and sea vegetables too, I want to mention. Then just cut out the coffee, or maybe you don't drink coffee and that's great. But cold brew, otherwise cut the coffee or cut it back and then do these other alkalizing things that I mentioned. Baking soda, of course, is also a great one. Apple cider vinegar. Doing either one of these in the morning, like when you get up, putting like half a teaspoon of baking soda in a glass of water, pure water, and drinking that, or 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar into your water. You don't have to do both, but one or the other, and they're both really inexpensive to have. Also, yogurt without sugar, plain yogurt is best, will help your microbiome and help to alkalize your body. Celery juice is also a great way. So just think about alkalizing your body a little bit more, because most of us are running too acidic. If you're eating processed foods, if you eat a lot of meat, if you're not doing these other things, or you drink a lot of coffee, even our emotions can cause our acid levels to go up in the body. So if we're having toxic emotions, which it's hard not to sometimes, stress levels, that raises your pH as well, or I should say lowers your pH. Alkalize, think about that and try to remember that simple, easy, inexpensive tool to get you started going into 2025. All right, y'all, thank you so much for listening, and I really appreciate it if you're here with me. I will continue to do this podcast hopefully every week starting in 2025. I'm super excited. Please subscribe and follow me, and any 5-star reviews are greatly welcomed. Thank you so much. That all helps the algorithm. And have a beautiful holiday, and we will see you next year. Peace. Thank you all so very much for listening today. I genuinely hope that you learned something, and I invite you to join me each week so you never miss a conscious wellness beat. This podcast holds a special place in my heart dedicated to my evolution here, my passionate mission to spread more consciousness for the much needed wellness on Earth. Come join me as a guest as well. Let's collaborate, making change for future generations.